if you had to choose 5 people that are no longer with us that you could spend time with, that you admire, who would those 5 people be?
I would try to find wise people who could teach me how to be calm and at peace with myself. Muhammad.
Yeah.
Allah. Zeus. I fucking totally hang out with Zeus. Gandhi. Oh, I'm a chef. He wasn't really into eating there at the end, you know.
Okay, well, the point is...
I have a lot to talk about.
Welcome back to the Harley Malarkey podcast, Old Dog New Tricks. Well, I will give you an update on our weightlifting journey. Brian was lifting heavier weights than me today in class.
And you know what the first thing I did was I was like, Danielle, where's your phone? Record this. My veins were popping out of my head. Now, like when we say it was more weight, it was like 25 pounds.
Yeah, 25 pound, it's kind of a lot though.
And do you know what I immediately thought? I was like, well, man, I'm going to get all yoked up like those people. I don't want to be yoked up. Like, I was like...
Just give it 2 months and see how you feel. Yeah, but it's important. I went and visited my dad yesterday. I'm going to throw Hal under the bus. Hal, who's always been in the best shape of anyone I know, who drilled into me how important it was to work out his whole life, has given up on working out.
Shut up.
And he had cankles yesterday. And I'm like, fucking hell, you have cankles from sitting here watching Fox News in your chair all day. You need to get out for a walk.
I think it has nothing to do with not walking. It's because he's watching Fox News.
That causes fluid to pool in your ankles. Yeah. But I know that if my dad had kept working out, he would be a totally different person. He's aged really fast. My brother and I were talking about that yesterday, how sad that it makes us. How fast he's aged recently, and it's all because he stopped working out. Literally, that's the one thing.
And
I'm so happy that you've...
No. I wasn't looking for a pat on my back.
Oh.
What else? He tends to like a little bit of red wine.
He's always liked red wine. He's liked booze his whole life. So if he was still working out, he wouldn't. So
you're saying I can go back to drinking if I work out? If I stay on this weightlifting journey, we can start saucing again?
No, it's not like.
But
that.
If it's good enough for Hal. But Hal is almost 70 what?
I think he's going to be 77 this year.
And my mom is turning 80.
Yeah, she is going to be 80. Sorry, I always thought she was born a different year than she was.
So the difference is men just give up in life and they just sit in a chair and watch Fox News. And women, my mom's out there, she's walking the dogs, she's biking, she's still drinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just you got to keep moving. An object in motion stays in motion. It's a law of physics.
And I also said that I heard that if an object is not in motion, it gets cankles.
It's true. My dad is married to a Chinese woman, Yansen, who's lovely, and she has her sister-in-law and her niece in town, Angela, and Angela's 9, and she said, when I grow up, I want to be just like Hal because he's so peaceful and he never gets angry. And I was telling my brother this story yesterday, and he was like, well, Angela, if you become an alcoholic, you too can be relaxed all day long.
But that's my other problem. Like, seriously, I don't relax.
Yeah.
So me, like little Angela, I want to be like Hal too. So are you telling me that I too can drink red wine and have cankles?
No.
Please.
No, that wouldn't work for me.
So Hannah, our social media manager, is here for the first time. This is the first time we've ever had a guest live in studio today. We're a little nervous. I'm kind of like joking, like, haha, looking at the camera over here because she's got another camera over there. And, that's why like some of my jokes are falling flat because we knew if Hannah wasn't here, all my jokes would be landing.
Really?
No. And so if Danielle's acting a little strange, it's because she's nervous that Hannah's here. And
no, I'm annoyed that we had our podcast flow going. You're like, okay, start over.
Oh. I was nervous. Okay, it's me. I'm nervous. Okay. I'm the one that's nervous.
We realized that Brian does this too. He used to, like, one of his things, like, when he gets mad at me is he's like, God, you're just so negative. Can't you focus on the positives? And then we realize that I'm actually not negative.
Well, all judgment's self-judgment.
Yeah. So I'm reading the book, The Artist's Way. I've talked about this on multiple episodes. It's a really great book, in case I haven't drilled that into your head already. But one of the exercises that she has you do in there is you need to choose 5 people. I think they're all supposed to be dead currently that you really look up to and that you would like to be able to spend some time with if you were able to.
Yeah.
And so we did this on the plane with each other.
Yeah.
If you had to choose 5 people that are no longer with us that you could spend time with, that you admire, who would those 5 people be?
I went with religious figures.
Yeah.
Like I went with like Jesus.
Yeah. Who else?
I went with Buddha.
Yeah.
I would try to find wise people who could teach me how to be calm and at peace with myself, right?
Well, you're kind of jumping the shark here, as they say. So you had like Jesus, Buddha.
Name me another one.
Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Yeah.
Allah. Zeus. I fucking totally hang out with Zeus. All right. So, I guess Gandhi. Oh, I'm a chef. He wasn't really into eating there at the end, you know.
Okay, well, the point is...
I'm allowed to talk. Sorry. All right, go on.
And so then I was like, who would I like to have dinner with? And mine were all these like fascinating women: Joan of Arc, Cleopatra, Pocahontas. I'm trying to think who else.
Margaret Thatcher.
Maybe there's some author that Brian sent me that like did all these really badass things. Like I don't know, she was really out there and she broke all the rules basically. So we were just having this conversation, talking about these people that we'd want to meet and spend time with and get to know. I think one of mine was also Bob Marley. But there was a theme in all of them. Like all of Brian's were people who had their life's mission had been to find inner peace and peace in life. And everybody that I chose was like a strong, powerful woman who broke the rules, who didn't abide to what society told her she should do, and, left a huge mark on history because they broke the rules. Even Bob Marley, he broke the rules. He was like, fuck this, fuck this racism, the way that we run this country. And so we learned from that Brian wants to be more peaceful and I want to break more rules.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm the one breaking all the rules.
And I'm the one being
peaceful. So you're currently living this peaceful existence. Yeah. And I'm over here fucking spastically trying to change the world and break the rules.
Yeah.
So isn't it funny that we're trying to get to what we don't have?
Yeah. Yeah, and we probably chose each other because you have what I don't have and I have what you don't have.
So maybe you should just try to spend more time with me.
We spend enough time together.
I'm really just feeling stupid as all can be because I couldn't name 5 different religious people.
I don't know if you chose all religious people on the plane, but...
I think I did. Oh, no, I think I threw like a John Lennon in there, but maybe. He would almost belong more in your category. Because he was changing the world and he wasn't settling down. He was fighting and he was pissed. Yeah. My people, they're all like, whoa, we're just going to take it easy from here on out. And we're going back to where we came from.
Yeah, we're focusing on connecting with love.
Love.
What we learned from the shaman, which is another episode coming. But it's interesting because I think this is a good exercise for anybody to do. And you kind of understand what maybe you're subconsciously seeking in life. And then when Brian and I both did it, I didn't know that was going to be the outcome, but I was like, literally every day, Brian's like question to himself is, how can I find more peace? And every day, my question to myself is not, how can I break more rules? But I think it should be. But I think one of the things that I've noticed when we get in fights, we did kind of like a deeper dive into like what triggers me. And I get really triggered when Brian thinks that I've intentionally done something to hurt him or upset him. Because my thing is like, I'm always trying to be good. And like as a kid, I was always trying to be good to get my mom to be happy with me because she was, never happy with me. And so I'm always trying to be good. And I just want people to see how good I'm trying to be. And I think subconsciously I'm kind of like, fuck that. Like, why do I be good for who? Be good for what? And all the interesting people weren't good. They were good. What's good to me, like having good morals and treating people with kindness and respect is important. But so many other rules, they serve no real purpose other than we're doing what we think we're supposed to do.
And I think what you got out of yours and all the people that you admired, the Joan of Arcs, the Bob Marleys, who else was on that? The Cleopatra, they all challenged authority.
The status quo.
They challenged the status quo.
Yeah.
And yours were all like badass women, except for Bob Marley. I'm sure he's happy he got invited to that party. But they didn't take life at face value, and they challenged it all. Yours were actually kind of also like world like domination kind of freaks. So
Yeah,
you might want to look in on that one a little
about
bit.
history. I kind of threw some of those out there at the last minute, but essentially,
Like,
I wanted.
Do you
want to
go take over another country or something right now? Because
no, but I want to change how our country exists.
yeah, oh yeah, that's a whole nother podcast. Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, I think it's a good exercise worth doing.
So everyone, who are the 5 people that you would choose to hang out with? Maybe not have dinner with, but who could you sit in a room with and learn and absorb some of their ideas and their energies and what's going on? That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I've been pretty frazzled all week long. Every other week I get the kids back and we have to kind of reacclimate to everybody. So we're doing that and we're getting ready for our first day of school. And that's kind of a big fun thing. Kids are in sports. Hunter's going into his senior year. So I've just really been trying to get a grip on fucking life right now. So my free thinking's really clogged up right now.
Yeah. Well, I think that is something that we have been talking about a lot, is that you get so stressed out every other Monday when it's your kid week. You get stressed out every Monday, but
Explain why.
Why don't you explain why?
Because every Monday I have all weekend to think about all the things I need to get done, and I'm an accomplishment person. I'm addicted to accomplishment.
Success.
Accomplishment. Goals, right? So all weekend long, I go to bed thinking about what I need to do. As soon as it's Monday, I wake up in the morning thinking about what I need to do, and it's Monday. I try to be present and have fun with whatever activities might be going on the weekend and stuff like that. But man, Monday, I'm like, fuck, it's 9 o'clock in New York. Like, let's start getting this stuff. And I try to accomplish my whole week by noon on Monday. Mm-hmm. And it's way too much, and I've been trying to deprogram myself, and I'm like, should I just take Mondays off? Because I think during COVID, we gave up Mondays and turned it into a 3-day weekend. But I need to learn to know that there's Tuesdays, there's Wednesdays, there's Thursdays, and Fridays.
Why do you feel like you have to get everything done by noon on Monday?
I'm just an accomplishment junkie. I just have to get it done.
What do you feel like is going to happen if you don't get it done?
I don't know. I just think that I don't know where I got programmed like this, but I get so frustrated when I give somebody a task or when we're talking about getting something done, and then I follow up with them like 2 days later, and then they didn't do it. I'm like, what the fuck you been up to?
What if you changed how you did Mondays?
Do you know how much therapy I've had right now this week?
I know, but
I just got out of therapy with my kid, and I just got out of therapy with myself. And do you know that I actually had halfway through my therapy session yesterday?
Yeah.
I had to say, I'm too stressed. I have to go get some shit done. I don't have time for therapy. And the therapist was like, I can tell. Go. Be gone. 8 minutes later, I did get the bill for that session. But what is wrong with me? I don't know.
That's my question. Do you think maybe you should try a new strategy for Mondays?
Well, I did. I was on Lexapro for about 5 fucking years. I was on alcohol for like 50 fucking years. And no, I didn't drink when I was a child. Somewhat. I don't know.
Well, I have a few ideas for you.
Look, I'm off sugar now. I'm off caffeine now. I'm just my new thing. I'm 3 days off sugar. I'm off caffeine. I'm off nicotine.
I'm trying to get him to eat protein, which he still eats like a 90s supermodel, but we're working on it.
Cocaine?
I came home, I ate a steak salad.
I can't.
He ate a plum.
I can't eat before I work out. I go running on an empty stomach because I can feel the food in my stomach. Oh. And then when I'm done working out, it takes me a while to slow down enough to be hungry.
There's 2 ideas for you. One, there was this idea going around on blogs, Instagram. I think it was called Bare Minimum Mondays, and it was an idea for people's mental health of Monday is your day to ease back into the week from the weekend. And so for Mondays, you just
This is a book?
No, it's a concept.
Okay.
Mondays are not your day to drive everything home, to get everything done, because everybody else is stressed out from the weekend, stressed out with everything they have. So getting responses from people, expecting everything to get done. Like Monday's not a good day to do that. Monday's the day to ease yourself into the week. And that way you're not having the Sunday scaries on Sunday because
That was a name coined because people would party and get drunk on Sundays and be like, "Oh fuck, I'm so scared," right? About
yeah, but
dealing with life
I
on
think
Mondays.
people that don't drink have the Sunday scaries if they don't have a good work-life balance.
Maybe people don't know what a Sunday scary is.
No, I think people knows what the Sunday
I
scaries
fucking
is.
barely knew what a Sunday scary
It's
was.
self-explanatory.
During COVID, somebody gave me a product called Sunday Scaries, and it was gummies.
Yeah.
And it was like, you're supposed to take these if you're getting the Sunday Scaries. And I was like, what the fuck is a Sunday Scary? And that's, I do believe when you just decide Friday and Saturday weren't enough days for partying and you party yourself deep into Sunday, and then you go, oh fuck, I have to wake up tomorrow and go to work.
Yeah, or you party too hard on Saturday. But anyways, this is
No,
what I mean. I think if you had eaten
Sundays
some
you're scared
steak
of
this
Monday.
morning, you would have more patience to let me finish a point.
Okay, I think Sunday Scaries is you're scared of Monday.
It is.
Oh, should it be called Monday Scaries?
No, you have the scaries on Sunday. Just stop it.
I think I'm right. I think people fucking misnamed
I'm
that
just
one.
gonna,
I
you're
think
driving
it should
me
be called
insane.
Monday Scaries.
Okay, so anyways, bare minimum Mondays, you do the bare minimum of the most important things that need to get done that day, and you use your Monday for your strategy for the week. So instead of starting Monday like a bat out of hell, just grasping for random shit to accomplish,
It's not random.
you wake up zen. It is random. Like the last Monday you like ran out of things to do and you're like freaking out. So it isn't like you have all these important things necessarily to accomplish. It's literally the act of accomplishing that like sets you crazy. So you do your bare minimum Mondays.
Zen.
Yeah, you start your morning off slow.
Yeah.
You wake up, you do your red light. I think you should really prioritize going for a run on
Explain
Monday.
to the listeners what the red light is. I don't go to Amsterdam and hump hookers.
We have a red light bed. We have a red light mat. And
It's supposed to do what for us?
red light's like very good for your mitochondria. I don't know, as human beings, we're like we should get more red light. We're exposed
Us people
to,
that don't know what that big word is you just used.
we're exposed to too much blue light, but it's very calming and relaxing to your nervous system. It's good for your skin. It's good for recovery. So you go and do your red light.
I do that every morning if I can.
And you do your meditation, you go for your run. I think prioritizing like your mental and physical health, because it's like, oh, this week is a marathon, not a sprint. So I gotta
my line.
I gotta take care of the runner, you know?
Ugh. And then I just come out and just like,
Yeah. And then
the wrong hand. I wasn't very accurate with the wrong.
and then you think of like, okay, what are the things I have to get done today? Like I have to show up to this appointment. I have to figure out, this thing with my
Roadmap
business.
to the week.
Yeah. And so you write on like maybe one page, these are my big rocks, my things I have to do today. And then your other page is these are the things I want to get done by this whole week.
Oh.
And so then you're kind of getting all this nervous energy out of your head and onto the paper, and you have a plan. And so you don't have to feel like, oh, I actually don't have to get this all done today. I have to get these things done today. And I have 4 more days after today to get the rest of this stuff done. And that's really doable. I can do all that.
Well, you've seen me struggling with my Mondays for how long now? A year, 2 years, and now you decide to give me some good tools. Thanks.
Well, do you think that makes sense?
It makes great sense.
Yeah.
It makes great sense because I Mondays I'm just like I can't even breathe. I'm just like, oh, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. I want this done. I want this because I'm an accomplishment junkie.
Yeah, you are. I think even more than a success junkie, you're an accomplishment junkie.
Yeah,
like
'cause,
it doesn't matter if you
sometimes
like.
I don't make success.
It doesn't matter if you're doing the dishes, blowing the leaves, sending an email. You just want to get shit done.
Those things
Yeah.
have to be done.
No, they don't. They really don't.
I was up at 5:30 this morning doing the dishes. I was going.
And we pay somebody to do that too. So yeah.
I couldn't wait.
Yeah. Well, why don't you give that a try? Why don't you give that a try next Monday and let us know how it goes?
Yeah, that sounds amazing. It sounds lovely.
The other thing that I've noticed that really sets you off is that you do this with me, you do this with your kids, you allow somebody else's bad mood to put you in a bad mood. Like you kind of feel like it's if your kids are sad, you feel like it's your fault. If I'm sad, you feel like it's your fault. We had a lovely family dinner on Monday. One of the kids wasn't happy, but when you have three of them, that's to be expected. You never get all three happy at once. And two were lovely and one wasn't, and Brian was just focusing on the one that wasn't, and he's washing dishes, he looks at me, he's like, that just broke my heart. And I was like, what? I was like, this kid is just like being a kid. They're having a teenage moment. Like nothing bad actually happened. There's nothing to apologize for. There's nothing to be upset about. Like, why is your heart broken? And I am not a parent, so I imagine that it is much easier for me to just be like, oh, don't take this personally. But that weighs you down so much. And that's part of what weighs you down on Mondays, because Mondays are a transition day. But yeah, you need to figure out how to just like let other people have their emotional experiences and not feel like it's your responsibility to fix it. That's also going to help your Mondays. How do you feel about that?
Whoa. These are all things I'm working on. Yes, I hear you loud and clear. I need to not absorb other people's negative energies.
It's like having discernment. Is this something I caused, or is this something I can fix? Or like maybe some questions to ask yourself. And then if the answer to both of those is no, then you're like, okay, I'm going to put on my emotional suit of armor, and I'm not going to let this negative bullshit penetrate me. If the answer to one of those is yes, then you're like, okay, how can I apologize, or how can I help fix it? Then you do that, and then you also let it go.
This suit of armor.
Yeah.
Can I wear this on a daily?
Yeah, you can.
Can I get out of bed early and put it on?
Yeah, you can.
Should I sleep with it?
You don't need to, probably. I mean, if I'm next to you.
Okay. Yeah. You will protect me.
Yeah.
You have a suit of armor too?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think we've learned a lot of good things for you. I think we learned a lot, some practical tips on how you could be more peaceful, because that's what the dead people taught you.
My dead people taught me to be peaceful.
But what are some practical tips for me on how I could break more rules?
Oh, shit. Okay, this is fun. All right, I can break some rules. Yeah. So, I think these people, Joan of Arc...
you have to think of me, too. Like, where are ways that I, stay too small or stay too safe? Like, where should I break some rules that's going to help me?
Talk shit to people. I mean, you talk shit to people that you know really well.
Yeah.
But talking shit to people you don't know, that's fun.
Okay. I like that. I used to do that more. Yeah.
Yeah. She used to tell me that when she was a little kid on Newport Beach, this rogue little feral child raised in Newport Beach, she'd be riding her beach cruiser going, get on the boardwalk, get on the boardwalk. I could see her. I was like, yeah, I could see that. But she doesn't do that.
I would tell people, like, it would be like 909ers is what we called them, because it was like people from Riverside or Inland County, like just like, little kid. Yeah. Hannah's nodding, she knows. Just, territorial shit as a little kid. And then we'd be like, oh, these fucking 909ers, walk in a single file line. This is the bike path, single file. And I'd be like ringing my bell, single file. And I'm too nice now.
You're so nice. That's all right. So we all don't need somebody yelling and screaming at us on the boardwalk. Yeah. But I did see something on Instagram the other day where this person posted this video, and it was all of these runners, and it was on Venice. It was on the boardwalk of Venice. And it was all these runners, and the bicycle rider, and there's two bicycle riders coming at them, and the guy's going, it's a bike lane, get off the bike lane. And the person who shot the video thought everybody would hate the bicycle rider and go, oh my God, look at all the runners. We're on the runner side. Like, he was definitely team runner.
Yeah.
But all the comments were like, yeah, motherfucker, get off the bike lane. Like, the 30 runners should not be on the bike lane. Like, if you know Venice, there's a bike lane, there's a running lane right where all the art and the homeless people are. Yeah.
See, I like rules. They were breaking the rules.
We were true. Okay, so there you go. Okay, there you go. So rules are good. So let's think. Joan of Arc, this is somebody that I think was saving like her people. Cleopatra was uniting her people. So your story, Bob Marley was uniting the people.
Yeah.
The whites, the blacks. Like, let's just give it up, man. Let's just we're all together, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you're getting, right?
Yeah.
So you're here to unite people, not yell at the people on the boardwalk. No.
I already unite people. I feel like I got that down. But I need to learn how to be less goody two-shoes. That's what I'm asking you for lessons in.
You think that Bob Marley was not a goody two-shoes?
No.
Okay, good. You dress pretty sexy already, so that's good. When people ask you
Yeah.
questions,
Yeah.
sometimes you told me.
Oh, yeah.
You,
Well, you're
you,
just telling me things I already know, but we can tell that.
well, I know that I need to calm down on Mondays too. Don't think you just save the fucking world, all right?
You know, you never thought of it like that before, now did you?
I know I've got a problem on Mondays. I just didn't think I should just write a list down and take it easy on Mondays. I think the people you're looking at are looking for the betterment of their people and for their community and stuff of that nature. I don't think it necessarily requires you to be a villain.
I'm not trying to be a villain. I'm just trying to have a little fun by breaking the rules, but clearly you don't know how to do that either.
Oh no, I'll fucking break. We can go egging tonight. Like that's awesome. We can go throw eggs at people. I know a specific house we should be going to shortly.
Yeah. I know it too.
I think what we're doing right now,
Yeah.
getting on a podcast and talking about how we think we can better ourselves, other people can learn from that, and that's a good first step.
Okay.
Right? I also think that you love to do your women's circles and do that kind of work and unite people and bring up, I think maybe inspire. Yours is about inspiration.
Okay.
Yours is about inspiring mainly women because you don't like men or something. I'm not quite sure on that one yet.
I do.
But you want to inspire women. And so what it is you surround yourself. Oh, this could be good. You surround yourself with like-minded women, which is very, very smart. But you know what women probably could use a little bit more help than the women that already know? Is the women that don't know.
Yeah.
So by being able to go work with women who haven't thought about bigger picture things, that are more on kind of like a little survival mode. You know, we've done some nice donations and stuff like that, some charitable work, and trying to build up people who are in desperate need of opportunities or insight, because you have so much insight available.
And you're sick of hearing it, so
No, I
you
love
gotta
it.
find a
I
new
love
audience.
it. I
Okay.
love it. I do love it. So I think that is a very strong area that you could unite the people in.
That's good.
I don't know how.
Like it. I learned something new.
What did you learn?
To talk more shit to strangers.
Always.
Yeah.
Especially when a stranger's an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, some people are like, oh, just if they're an asshole, just walk away. No, you should set them in their place. you should definitely say, example.
Yeah.
Example. This is a very different type of example. This is a good one. When I go to the restroom, in a public restroom, and I'm washing my hands.
Oh, yeah. You hate this.
And somebody comes out of the toilet or comes off the stall and they don't wash their fucking hands, I start screaming as they walk out the door, dirty, dirty bird, dirty, dirty, filthy, dirty. And then they walk faster when I don't know what I want them to do. I want them to stop, turn around, and wash their fucking hands.
Yeah.
And I've seen dads with kids do this shit. Like, you're not teaching your fucking kid. And then the worst one.
My friend did that the other day, and I was like, "You're not gonna wash your hands?"
Just a sec. But where was this at? You told me this, and there is some.
It was at the Kona Yacht Club.
There's variables. Like if you're jumping in and out of the ocean, was she jumping in and out of the ocean?
No.
Was she going to the pool?
No.
Oh, then she's
She was gonna eat cheese with her hands.
Oh, Jesus Lord. Oh God. Oh Allah, Buddha. Whatever other religious
good.
figures, I can't think of their names right now.
When I realized that I needed to talk more shit to people, because I'm also the one that told you this. What?
So I didn't finish. So anyway, I was at a volleyball game the other day. I see this, obviously a dad, fucking not wash his fucking hands. I'm like, dirty bird, dirty. And everyone else that's standing around the toilet with me or the sink is like, yeah, nice work, buddy. Like, nice work. So that's breaking the rules, right? And then I watch him walk out there. And after a volleyball I don't partake in it because I thought it was something you do with 6-year-olds, is they all like, make a line so they can all high five us in the tower. They still do it. And these 14-year-olds, like, sailors, like, why don't you do that? It's like, because that's for 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
And anyway, he goes out there and he high fives the whole damn team and the coaches with his dick hand.
Yeah, that's gross.
Dick hand, high fiving all the kids. Now, because you're disgusting, you just made everybody else get involved in your disgusting life. So if you see somebody doing something unjust in the world, fucking yell at them.
Yeah.
Scream at
Call
them.
them out.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I could do more of that.
Yeah, that's a basic little step. It's fun.
Yeah.
Be a lion. Be a lioness.
The other day I was walking, we were at the Konakai Yacht Club, which is not as fancy as it sounds, and I didn't have my key, and so I like had to run. This guy like held the gate for me, and I like ran in, and he's like, "Oh, you here to steal a boat?" And I was like, "No, I just forgot my key." And then after that, I was like, oh, "That was so lame." I was like, yeah, yours, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Better
yeah.
watch
What
out."
slip you in? Well, then he might think you want to fuck him. That's a tough one there. That's a
Slippery
tough one.
slope, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
I
did
do it
used
for
to
a living.
Get hit on a lot. That's when I used to talk shit. I would end up getting hit on when I talk shit. So maybe I've stopped.
That's how I met you.
I know.
You were talking shit to me.
Yeah, maybe I stopped talking shit out of respect for you.
Oh, to stop the dicks.
Yeah.
the dicks. You know what I'm saying? Wow.